What's up, guys? This is Anonymous Mentor. Today I want to start a Ruby programming series. I expect you to have a little bit of programming knowledge. Not a whole lot, just basic stuff, an if statement, a while, a for. Um, Basically what I'm going to go over today is some of the basic commands and how Ruby kind of functions. First off, your program starts with what we call a shebang, which is the hashtag exclamation mark, and then it's followed by your Ruby path. You can find that by opening up a terminal and typing in rich Ruby. Mine's in user bin Ruby, so that's why that is prepended by the shebang. So right now we have a file open called hello.rb, and that's what we're going to be working on. If you're familiar with other programming languages, you can print stuff to the terminal. In Ruby, there's two ways to do it. The first one is print, and let's see how this works. You run your program by saying Ruby, and then the program name. In this case, it's hello.rb. Ruby files end in the .rb extension. So as you can see, it printed out hello, but it doesn't have the carriage return, which is a new line feed. So of course you can do the \r\n in Ruby to do that, and we have it on a new line now. Well, Ruby made a method that automatically goes ahead and prepends that so that it's less tedious, and it's called puts, P-U-T-S, and it'll automatically go ahead and throw in a carriage return if you want to. So most of the time you'll see people use puts. Now you can also get user input with the gets command. So you could put puts, what is your name? Or here we'll say, how old are you? Question mark. And gets, we'll say age equals gets. And so basically this right here is how you store variables in Ruby. You don't need semicolons or anything like that. You're saying the variable age is equal to gets, which is going to be whatever the user enters into the terminal. And then there's a method called .chomp, and what that does is remove all white space that's trailing it. So if there's like a new line feed or a couple spaces, so it'll go ahead and get rid of those. Let's save it. So if it says how old are you, and I say 18, and I put like 5 spaces, it's only going to register as 18. Now we can go ahead and start an if statement, which is pretty simple in Ruby. We can say if age is greater than or equal to 18, puts you are old enough, welcome. Else puts you are not old enough, wait a few years. And then you end the statement with the, of course, just end keyword. So let's go ahead and, one other thing I need to tell you right now, this is going to give an error if I run it, and you will see why. How old are you? 18. Oop. Oh, I didn't save the file. Alright, now let's try this. 18, it says, oh, greater than or equal sign. Comparison of string with 18 failed. If you want to take a wild guess, it's because age is a string variable and 18 is an integer variable. So what we need to do is convert this age variable that's a string into an integer, and Ruby makes it really simple with the .to underscore S is for string, I is for integer, A is for array. In this case we want an integer, so we're going to basically say age is equal to whatever they input minus the white space and convert it into an integer. And then age will actually be an integer, so we can compare it to an actual integer value. So let's go ahead and try this. My age is 18. You are old enough. Welcome. Let's try 17. You are not old enough. Wait a few years. Okay, so that's the basic if-else statement in Ruby. Um, you can also do, the cool thing about Ruby is you can do what we call ranges. So you could say the typical for statement in Ruby looks like this: for I or x, for x and then parentheses, and then you'll insert a range here, 0 dot dot 15. That means for x in 0 through 15, we'll just print out x. So see what this does. It prints out 0 through 15 for us. So first it takes this x as 0, and then it says, alright, print out 0. Then it says, alright, change to 1. Is 1 15 yet? No, so print out 1. Continue. Is 2 15? No, continue. All the way until 15 is 15. Yes, print out one more time, then end. So that's how we get that. And I guess I'll end this video here, and we will start up the next one maybe with a while statement.